Welcome to match 2. So I play against Kuranagi Jakpa, and Kuranagi Jakpa is usually playing ANT. So I wanted to have a good way and a fast way to have access to the collector roof. And yeah, the main plan against ANT is collector roof and maybe mine sensor for sure. So here I already have the collector roof and the ramp in round 1. So yeah, basically no problem if they don't start with the discard spell. So here I declined to start with the Savannah. I don't want to give the opponent the information unless it's necessary, and over the course of the game there is a realistic chance that we draw another fetch land if we need the white mana for the Even Mind Sensor or for the, especially in game 1, I don't want to give the information right away. So there are a couple of other games where I just wanted to hide that I play the Savannah. So this basically leads that they don't know which hate we bring in the game 2. So usually we play cards like Thoughtseize, and maybe they bring in cards like Whale of Summer or something like that if they don't know that we are not on the Thoughtseize and less bounce spells, for example. So we can make profit out of that. So here they don't do anything in turn 1. And here I just play the Collector Roof and the Fiend Artisan. So they don't react by anything. So here they fetch for the island, and that's very unusual for the Storm player. And now as they play the Tropical Island, it's clear that they either play like a control deck, but they don't, but they wouldn't start with the island. So here I put them on Omnitell, and now I top decked the Allosaurus Shepherd, which was very good for me. So here I just play the Shepherd and don't wait too long. And here is the situation where the Archon of Valor's Reach shines. So here is the Archon of Valor's Reach naming sorcery, and then now they don't, they're not able to resolve a show and tell. Maybe I should have waited with the Bujuga Bog because the land drop wasn't really needed here, but it doesn't really matter because I am able to attack for a lot of damage here anyway. But it wouldn't be lethal, so I decided to search for Even Mind Sensor here also to just reduce their possibilities. And now they don't have access to the mana because the fetch lands are much weaker now. And here in this situation we also see that both of the fetches are missing. Maybe they could have done a bit things with the brainstorm, but here very good that we see that the denying of the search is mostly working also for veterans. So that was game 1, very easy game for me because they didn't interact, they didn't have a counterspell, and with the Allosaurus Shepherd I was able to resolve the natural order for the Archon of Valor's Reach. If I would wait one more turn, then I would have been able to attack for lethal anyway, but here there would be a realistic chance that they just have turn 3 show and tell into Omniscience and Emrakul, and then the natural order for the Kratos wouldn't be enough for me. So let's go to game 2. So here with this hand I don't have that much interaction, but at least I'm able to ramp and I have uncounterability from the natural order also. And I could draw some other cards here again. So the Mind Sensor was kept in the deck because it was um, not that bad in game one, and also sometimes they play cards like Intuition and Shared Summonings, so and I didn't have that much cards to bring in anyway, so very. Here is a bit risky. I didn't want it to. I could have played the natural order last turn, but I didn't want it to walk into the counterspell, because if I've done that, I would have needed to bounce the Elder Shepherd. Then I could have run into a Force of Will. So here I decided that I would take the risk, and also I'm able to kill next turn if I do that. So then they just cast a couple of cantrips, and very easy game. Just add another creature to the board, sacrifice it, and get the Great Roof. Yeah, very solid. Wins in turn 3, so very lucky the opponent didn't had the show and tell in this game, so they could have easily won if they had show and tell and omniscience, but yeah. Here we see the strength of the Shepherd. They probably have a couple of counter spells in the hand with the 5 cards if they are not having already the combo, so was absolutely correct to play around the counter spells here. So yeah, that was match 2. So let's go to the next round.